Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to a new episode of Brew and Build. As you can probably see, have been busy. I've been gathering quite a bit of materials and such. As you can see by my pickaxe, I found a couple diamonds. I don't remember exactly how many, but I mean, now we're rocking some full armor, and yes, it's enchanted. I went ahead and made an enchanting table, and I did some exploring around to try and find dark oak. I found a forest, but it's like 1,000 blocks away, and there was a village next to it, and it had a couple books and stuff, so I could make some enchantments on that. And actually, you guys haven't even seen my skin. Let's take this armor off. Yeah, there I am, a little scarf and glasses and stuff. Kind of look a little dorky, but that's okay. Um, but yeah, so I've been busy. Got some basic. None of the enchantments are really good. I mean, protection 2, protection 1, unbreaking, protection 1. Nothing really good, but enough to get by. And so yeah, it's been pretty good. Just been doing a lot of strip mining and such, and it's been decent. We're in the extreme hills biome, so I've gotten a decent amount of emeralds, actually, more than I thought I would. And it kind of seems like there's not as many diamonds. Like I did this whole tunnel and found 2 pockets of diamonds. I think I might have found 3. I don't know. But anything in here? Nope. Cool. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get back to the little hobbit hole we started last episode. Did some work on it. Did actually quite a bit of work. Sheep, how are you out of your pen? These sheep don't know how to obey physics. And well, the brown one not real, but like that white one and that white one. What are you guys doing? Do you not like your brothers? Take that to be a lesson. If you come out here, you're getting a sword. But as you can see, I've expanded this. In that village, they had some potatoes and carrots, so went ahead and took those and expanded the farm a bit. Kind of sectioning it off a bit. Like this is all gonna be wheat. Down there is some sugarcane that's been around the area. Made this into potatoes. That's into carrots, and that's what I'm kind of thinking. This is gonna be kind of farmy sort of land. Just the sunken in area will be all farms and stuff. I think it'll make for an interesting little view. But yeah, there's the hobbit hole. Before we get into that, yeah, I got 14 diamonds plus the pick, so 17 or so. Not bad. A lot of redstone. Went ahead and grabbed some obsidian. Haven't made another portal or anything like that. But yeah, got a decent amount of iron, 2 stacks, 2.5 almost. Coal, redstone, all of that. Got some wood. I don't think I got anything in particularly good. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. My roommate came in and he was a little loud and I didn't want it to kind of be on the recording. It was a little distracting. So, I just kind of went and cut down a few trees, got a little wood. There was a small tree here, swapped it out, made it grow big. I think that looks a little nicer. If there's going to be any trees in here, I think they'll be better if they were big trees. Get some vines on it too, make it look good. We'll probably eventually switch it out for more of that like swampy style that I made in the creative world, but for now, this will do. But anyways, what I was showing you, showed you all that stuff and such, and so let's go and look. This is kind of my working chest. Got some stuff going on in here. But let's see, don't need the hoe, don't need the dirt, don't need the cobble. Yeah, I think we're good. Get these off. So this is what I did with the hobbit hole. It's 1 story, and I like it. I think it's pretty nice. Like I did before in the last episode, using blocks and panes, make a little shutter. I need to put that on the window actually, so it covers it. Excuse me. Walls instead. I had blocks there, but I think walls look better. Got an spruce door. And then on this side, if we can get out here, just a little bit of a peek out here. Got a few windows actually, and yeah, I like it. I think this looks really nice. It's really quaint. It's not big or anything. It's kind of like a middle class home, and we may work this out, make it so it's a little less treacherous to walk in and such. But let's look inside. I did do some work on the inside, like I said. So this is the brick texture. Worked out by this is done by Bdubs. They're coming out with a new brick texture that I might incorporate in once the new textures kind of fully release, or maybe not fully release, but get to a better stage. And so I may incorporate that instead of this. But I really like how this works with coarse dirt. And so yeah, I kind of made it so it's more of a grungy feel on the floor, not like super dirty, but not like pristine and clean. Because I mean, they live in a swamp. They're gonna track in all sorts of junk and such. I mean, I missed that, but so yeah, not really much detail in here. Kind of just filled the space out. Got lights under these little carpets. If you didn't know, you can place a torch over these and makes for a nice hidden light source, so you don't have to like have any chandeliers or torches showing. And yeah, so I'm not like fully done, obviously. Like I tried to get most of the walls. This, I'm not sure what I'm gonna put over here. But yeah, made a little fireplace as well with some stairs and such. And oh, that was depressing. Get flint and steel to relight the fire. But yeah, so tried to make it as homey as possible. Where would it be? Up here? Yeah, there we go. Trying to make it homey, trying to make it kind of welcoming, because the terrain they're in is not like super great. And yes, we have fire takeoff. Just makes building more immersive, makes it easier. Don't have to worry about all my builds burning down and such. And so this is the house we'll probably call home for a bit. Not really sure if we're gonna deck out the interior or anything like that. Maybe some. We obviously we'll finish the roof and such and get that working out. But yeah, let's see. What else? What else did I do? I mean, got some. There's from the spruce trees. Just been farming those up. Dark oak. Got a decent amount of dark oak saplings from the dark oak forest, and we may do some exploring today because there is quite a bit out there. When we go tracking across the desert and such to see, there will be some places I've already been and such, but just to show you guys a bit what's out there. This is probably where the second house is going to go. As you can see, I've been in here. This is where my enchanting stuff is. Just got this to make it look a little nicer. This one's not so much, but got some enchanting stuff, just working out the basics of what this is going to look like and such, how to get the max, what's it called? Max enchanting levels and such. But yeah, I think it's good. Cauldron, I got that from the witch hut. There was no witch in there or anything, so there wasn't anything in particular in there. One book, that's about all we got. I made an anvil with some of the iron we got, and yeah, I think this will be kind of a more apothecary sort of hobbit hole and such. Might be a little this. I like the idea of it being sunk in the ground like it is, and I think that'll be really cool. But obviously, we'll work on. Oops, sorry, grass. We'll work on this one and kind of get it up and going and fully done and such. And so I've got a few things I'd like to do before we move on from this to exploring out that direction. I think probably. To grab some of this here, and let's see here. So to get fences, you do that, and not fences, gates. So sure, 3's fine for now. An idea I had was to do. How should we do this? Oh, it's still needs a block. That's dumb. Like that. How's that look? Yeah. I like that. I think that looks good. You can't obviously flip the shutter down over the window, but that's okay. It's not bad. Ooh, it's getting nighttime. can put this one. This one needs another. Dang it. There we go. Sleepy time. Don't want to deal with the mobs. I got wrecked a couple times while we were gone and such. But yeah, also one thing that I've kind of realized. I mean, I know this is literally just the second episode, but one thing I've realized is this whole like 2 times a week dealio, I don't think it's going to work out. I think it's going to have to be more than 2 times a week. Just don't think it's very feasible to. Dang. Don't think it's very feasible to. Oh, excuse me. I've been having burps today, like madman. It's awful. Ugh, mama. But I don't think it's very feasible to be able to make much progress in this world if I'm only doing it every, what I say, Tuesdays and Mondays and Thursdays? Tuesdays and Thursdays? Whatever I said. I don't think that's very feasible. So I think we may have to do like 3 times a week or something, just because I'm no, that no. Oh, rest in pieces. All right, where'd it go? You in there? Gosh dang it! Give me the stair. Oh, I actually got it. I'm just an idiot. Okay. But I don't think it's very feasible because you can't make any progress really. Like, I did so much off camera that I feel bad for not being able to show you guys. God, I'm not gonna be able to do this like this, am I? It's not. It's gonna look funny, I bet. What? Oh. Okay. Yes, silly Billy. You cannot put that there. Okay, so what are we gonna do? How are we gonna do this? Let's see. So that's a stair. Okay, so we'll just go like that, and I guess we'll go like this and that. Does that make good? Any good? Nah, I don't think so. I think we need blocks here instead. And we don't have combo. Fabulous. But yeah, I don't think that 2 times a week is going to be. It's not going to be worth your time. It's not going to be worth my time. Like, we won't make any progress in this series. So I think next week I'll start out trying to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday episode releases. I think that'll just be better in the long run. Yeah, I think that works. And what we can do, make this one a little unique. Let's see. Gotta make it believe. Okay. How was I gonna do this? Oh, yes. Nope. Like that. How's that? It's better. I mean, I gotta obviously get a pane in there, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna be worth anyone's time if I'm only putting in a little bit of work. So I think we're gonna go to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, try and make that the goal. And yeah, we'll have to just kind of go from there and see how that's in here. Yeah, see how that's doing. And hopefully that'll be good. So 3 episodes a week, I think, will be a good starting point, and we may bump it up from there. Kind of just depends. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's take a look from back here. I think so. I think that works. Sure, we could try. Nah. We'll try it. We'll leave it like that for now, at least. So yeah, we're gonna try Monday, Wednesday, Friday. See how that goes. Okay, So we'll go in here. Ooh, I don't know what I just threw in there. What did I? Oh, need you. We'll try that out, and yeah, just give it a whirl, see how that works, and if it's good, awesome. If not, and we need to make more changes, okay, that's fine. We're learning, so yeah. I am going to. I actually gotta go to work here in a couple minutes, so I'll be back with you guys later. We're gonna go exploring over there, and so I will see you then. Okay, guys. Well, it's been a while since I last got to record. Kind of life just kind of got in the way and had to do some stuff. I had to go to work and such. But I'm back now, and so maybe we can get to work on. I don't think we're gonna get to work on this so much right now because I just haven't had time. And there's a couple things I want to show you that I've been working on that I think is going to be really good. Doesn't really pertain to this area. But it's with a texture pack that I'm working on because currently, I mean, like I said, we're using Bdubs texture pack for most things. But I am working on some things that he either I don't like of his or that he hasn't like never got around to touching up and such. And so I think we're gonna go into the creative world to take a look see at that and kind of do the episode this way, just because really can't do much in the ways of working on stuff right now, on the Hobbit hole especially, just because I don't have the time today. Life kind of got in the way, and I mean it happens. And I want to definitely get something out, get a second video out to you guys by tomorrow, and so it's just what we're gonna have to do. So let's hop on over to the creative world and take a look see. Alright, so we're here in the creative world, and I mean, as you can see, I mean, these are just things, ideas for different things to build that I thought of. We can come back to that at a later time. Main thing I wanted to show you was this wall right here. This is the basically all the different textures that I could think of that are significantly changed by Bdubs and his texture pack. I mean, if you take a look at it without the resource pack on, and he's got a terracotta one as well. I don't like the terracotta textures, so I am going to use that as well. This wall is significantly different. It's just not as immersive, and it's really saturated, and it doesn't really feel that realistic in my opinion on a lot of things. I mean, I don't like any of those. They're cool in certain locations, but it's alright. So Bdubs has changed things. Actually, this one goes there. Bdubs has changed things a bit and changed up the terracottas to make them look more like shingle material, and I think that works really, really well. And there's, I mean, granite, basically granite, diorite, and andesite are darker, lighter, and a pinkier version of cobblestone and stone brick, and I think those work really well. I do think that I'm going to add a little bit of the granity feel back into granite. I think this is, it doesn't have the black flecks and white flecks and stuff that are in granite, and so I think I'm going to try and incorporate those back in, just to make it feel a little bit more like granite, because I don't want to like stray so far away from the textures of Minecraft to make it not necessarily work in Minecraft. But yes, this is what is this? Smooth sandstone. He's changed to smooth to like sandstone bricks, which are the same exact texture as the bricks, but sandstone bricks. I think those work well. He's added some variation into the just regular old sandstone, right? Yeah, regular old sandstone, and made it so there's a smoother, like the top, but it's all the way around, and then there's some cracks, and the cracks are a little different occasionally, like that has a little bit of a dark spot that's maybe more cracked or something. I don't think he's changed in stone. Birch, I changed even more, which we'll take a look at in a second. But basically, what he did was he made it so every basically every block has a little bit of variation in it, so it's a little bit more realistic, because not every plank is going to be the same. Like you can see, this is lighter and this is darker, and these are the same. It just makes it more realistic. And so I think that's really good. I changed the acacia because he changed jungle wood to be more green, which I love, but I really like the jungle wood color. So I changed it so that acacia is basically jungle wood in essence. And then red sandstone is changed more to this darker yellow. And then the sandstone, smooth red sandstone, is these sandstone bricks, and I think that looks really good. Note blocks, like a lot of people, changed the note blocks to being crates just because note blocks are kind of worthless anyways. And then nether brick is just like regular bricks and stuff, but black. And then yeah, here's your wood textures, and basically the only things the logs have changed is that there's a dark on either side just to give it a little bit more round feel. And yeah, the oh geez, times it 2,000 there. And then hay bales. Hay bales just don't have the super crazy saturation anymore, much more realistic. And basically everything is just made to go better together. Like it's just supposed to go better together. And yeah, I really like it. And I think he's done well with this. There are things that I'm gonna change. And yeah, so let's take a look at. So these doors are not changed in his texture pack, and so I don't like the acacia door. The oak door is alright. I am debating if I like the change I made, and I hate birch, so any change in my opinion is good. So why don't we take a look at what I've done and see if anybody likes it. And I think they're decent improvements. The jungle door, not jungle, I'm going to call it jungle door now. The acacia door is the jungle wood, old jungle wood kind of color, but more of this, I don't know what type of door this is, but it's more of a layered sort of door. This is much more barny feeling, because I figure the most most common door we'll use is the spruce one, and this one I think would do well. It's just a different door type, and yeah, I think it'll do well. And then this is the birch door to change to be more to match the birch texture that I came up with, which is more white. Yeah, it's just whiter, and I think it looks good. We can take a look. See, this is the reason why I wanted the acacia to look like the old jungle wood, because it works well in paths, and the darker version that he had did not look as good, in my opinion. And so I wanted to be able to keep this sort of textury feel, without having the crazy contrast that acacia has, or that that his acacia has. Obviously I need to change. I still am working on this, and this is the old color. I need to change this to match more with the jungle color. But yeah, I think they go well. Obviously this isn't perfect. I literally just made this, just finished this about 5 minutes ago, and so it's kind of just a rough idea. I'm gonna keep working on it. Change this texture to kind of match that a little bit more. But here's the birch as well. The birch really goes well, I think, with sandstone stuff. It's kind of like a, I don't know what it's called. Sun. Oh, what is it called? Bleached by the sun. That's what it is. It's got much more of a bleached sort of feel to it, and I think it's really good. And I'm gonna change this to being a little lighter, to better match what the planks look like. But yeah, I think it's really good. I think it'll work well with lighter block palettes, and I think it'll do well. And the jungle, or see, I'm gonna call it jungle. Might as well just call it jungle. I think that looks good. The door stands out a little bit to me, so I'm probably gonna go back and kind of lessen the darkness. I think there's too much contrast currently, but yeah, I think it's good. And you can kind of see it in action here. That actually looked much better than what I originally thought it did. Um, because I originally built this idea with just Bdubs texture pack, and I actually really like what this looks like. Good job, self. I like it. But yeah, I don't really think anything else has changed too much. No, not really. But so yeah, this is the texture pack. This is what we're going to be using. I'll be making changes here and there as I see fit. Primarily just kind of finishing it up a bit. And yeah, so hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you think it adds a bit to the Minecraft experience, at least changes it maybe a little bit. And hopefully these changes are okay with you. So I'm gonna get back to probably just grinding, getting some resources and stuff, and honestly we'll probably have to call it there for today, because I'm not gonna have time to record tomorrow. Got a lot of schoolwork to do, and so we'll just have to call it for today. So thanks guys for watching, and have yourselves a fantabulous day tomorrow and I guess today. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.